Well, since we're on it, it was actually one of the later questions, but your thoughts on Louis van Gaal, him coming in?
Yeah, well, it's been very, very unfortunate what has happened to Manchester United this season. I don't think anyone was in any doubt that when Sir Alex eventually decided to retire, that was always going to be difficult. It was going to be difficult for the club. It was going to be difficult for the media, for the fans, but it was going to be difficult for the players as well. And I feel very sorry for David Moyes, because I thought David Moyes did give it a good try. I think he gave it as best as he could. And circumstances and events, happening throughout the year just didn't give him the right and the proper conditions to do the job in. So, for instance, David Gaal left the club at the same time as Sir Alex. So you basically, in one go, you take all the experience that has been accumulated for years, you take that away. And David Moyes obviously has to step up. We know that was a step up from Everton, but also Ed Woodward. He had to step up from being he wasn't CEO at the time. He became CEO. He was what's the American title they use? Chief of Staff.
Yeah.
So Chief of Staff into being CEO with the responsibilities of all the transfers as well, and still haven't been with the club, but haven't had that experience. It was difficult for him as well. So that first transfer window, in a way, went the wrong way.
Yeah.
The right players didn't come in. We paid maybe a bit too much for some players, and we ended up actually only signing one player. And I think with a new manager coming in after Sir Alex, it was important that 4 or 5 players came in. So it was 4 or 5 players that he brought with him that he could look at, and they would know that their loyalty and it was to him. But he never had that.
You've been to Singapore. Maybe a 4th trip, a 3rd or 4th trip, perhaps?
Well, you're going to show me pictures, and then I'm going to guess what it is.
You got it.
That's food.
That's food. It's a food test.
That's a car.
How do you like the food here in Singapore?
Very nice. Very nice.
Do you like the spicy stuff? Or?
I'm not a big spicy food eater.
Okay. Well, here
you're going to ask me what it is.
Here are a couple of famous Singapore dishes.
We'll give you multiple choice.
We'll give you multiple choice and see how good you are. Well, look at the first one right here on the Sony Xperia Z2, of course. Yes. Have a look at this picture.
Yes.
Is this called chai tau kueh, or is it called ang mo kio?
This is ang mo kio.
This is ang mo kio. He says this is ang mo kio. Oops, sadly. This is chai tau kueh. Ang mo kio is actually a town in Singapore. This is chai tau kueh, which means fried carrot cake.
All right.
Yeah, which is actually not even carrot; it's a radish. That's how
very
confusing
logical.
it is.
It makes so much sense. Now you explained it to me, I understand.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
It's not even spicy, so you can actually have it.
All right. Here's a spicy one. All right.
Okay, spicy.
Have a look at this. This is a spicy noodle.
Let me have a look.
You might have tried this before.
You might have. This is very, very, very famous.
So
Is it called laksa, or is it called kelong?
Laksa or kelong?
Gelo.
Kelong? Looks like we've scored 2 goals. You couldn't say it. It's actually laksa. It's
All right.
coconut-based broth with noodles.
And the other one was a town in.
Kelong is actually, well, the 2 derivatives of kelong. Kelong is, if, let's say, there's match fixing going on.
Oh
We
Christ!
call that kelong. Or a fishing village on stilts. That's also called.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, last one. All right, here we go. There you go. This is it's actually kind of a salad, you would say, that's been that's created across the causeway. Is this called rojak, or is this called Tampines?
This is Tampines. I've had this before.
He's had Tampines before.
This is rojak, actually.
Tampines is a housing estate.
You
See,
need
my tactics were wrong. I thought at some point it's got to be the second one.
You need to come here more often and eat more food, more of our food. Peter Schmeichel, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having.
Muttons on the move.
987 FM.
987 TV, your most social media.